So you want to know what the filling in one of these and the verbal fillers in a presentation have in common? Hello there. Hey, welcome to Presentation Prozac, where I am here to help you relax and your audience feel good. You feeling good? Yes! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Today is about fillers, my friend. And presenters, we all know what a filler is. It's that moment of silence during our presentation. We feel like we have to put something out there, so we come up with sounds like and ah. Or else we use words like basically, and basically we do say yes, and basically, right? Or you know, yeah, you know. This is a tough one. This really is a tough one, I'll be honest with you. Because if you're using a lot of fillers now, when you present, or even in normal conversation, you've already had that habit, you have that pattern, so we have to break it. And breaking a speech habit is like trying to break any other habit. So first you have to dissect it, you have to admit that you have this problem. My name is Michael Gould. Then you have to look at when it is you use fillers. And let's just take cigarette smoking. When would you have to, we wanted to stop cigarette smoking. First we'd look at when we had to have a cigarette. So what, first thing in the morning, as soon as you get in the car, after sex? Now, when do we We at the beginning of a sentence. Whenever someone asks us a question during sex, right? We'll tackle the first two today. But let's start with questions. Well. So do you know anything about the bank being robbed? Okay, I think you get the point. All right, so let me give you some pointers that you could do to help whenever someone asks you a question, and then also if you tend to use a filler at the beginning of a sentence. First thing, record yourself. Record yourself either on video, record yourself on just a regular recorder, and play it back, and start to see where the pattern is, see when it is you start using these fillers. The second thing you could do is memorize. Now, I don't advocate memorizing a speech, but the beginning of the speech, maybe that first 30 seconds, that first minute, because if you could start off your speech and get over those initial nerves without umming or ahhing, because you just know exactly how you're gonna do your introduction, you're gonna be on your way. Now, the third thing you could do is breathe, okay? Okay, not like that, that's stupid. But breathe. You just take a simple breath, and then relax, and then answer the question, and get in the habit of doing that. You will eliminate probably 80% of the fillers in your presentation. Now, another trick you can do, and this is one that I use quite a bit, so if you hire me to come to your company and train you, you'll see me doing this all the time. And it's something that presenters should be doing anyway. If someone asks you a question from the audience, instead of going, great question, and the question is, and then you repeat the question back to the audience. So that takes the place of umming or ahhing. Now, another thing you do too is simply embrace the silence. Embrace the silence. If someone asks you a question, ponder. Now, whenever you ponder a question on stage, I don't want you to look down like, I got this. No, I always want you to look up, like you're being inspired, and then answer the question. Embrace the silence. It has so much impact. Imagine if during the presentation I said, so today we're going to talk about a subject that will impact everyone that is listening to this right now. And it is, yeah, you notice that you're leaning forward, ready to hear the answer? Right, that's silence working. It's a wonderful thing. So with a little practice, you could start eliminating the amount of fillers that leave your mouth. And then, of course, you might want to limit the amount of these that go into your mouth, and then never put this in your mouth. Unless you put this on it first. I am Michael Gould, the Presentation Pro, wishing you a standing O. Here, kitty. Here, kitty.